Yo guys, welcome back. In our previous video, we made changes to our registration and login routes based on the user field, so to accommodate username fields. In this video, we are going to work on the front end part now. In this particular video, what I'm going to do now is we are going to create our router system first. So I'm going to install some packages which we are going to be using. So yarn add. So we'll need JS cookie. That's for our to store our tokens and store that data as in token in our cookies in the browser's cookie. And we are going to need start component for starting our component because we're not going to be using native CSS. Like we're not going to write in we're not going to be creating a file with .css extension. So we're using start components to start our elements. And we are going to need React router DOM. That's for the routing system. We're going to use React Helmet. That's for title bar. I'll show you that in a bit. And we are going to need prop types also. And that's pretty much what we need for now. If we need other these start components, not components. Sorry, this should be S components. Yeah. This is pretty much what we need for now. We'll add other dependencies we need later, or if we need more dependencies. So I'm going to add them. Okay, why that is installing. So what I can do now is I can create two new folders, or let's just create one for now. That's pages. And in our pages, I'm going to create a new file also in our root directory because we want to create a dynamic router system. So routes.js, yeah, and in our pages, I'll create a new file called home. It shouldn't be anything like home because our it shouldn't be anything like home because once you are not logged in, it should automatically direct you to register route. There should be a home. Home is like the index route, yeah. Let's have a home page. So let's have the home.js, and we are going to have the register.js also. Register.js. That's JS. Yeah. In register.js, if you have the React extension, this ES7, where is it? ES7 React extension. You should be able to use this shortcode to generate boilerplates. I'm going to say const, which is register, and this should be yeah. One thing I'm going to do now, I like one thing I love doing is converting this to arrow functions instead of the ES5 function. So paste x paste. So register. Okay, and what I'm going to do now, let me see. So our package is installed for now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to import. I'm just going to go to our UI. So I'm going to leave this link to this repo. I'm going to leave it in the description below. So all you just need to do is come to this repo to copy the code we've already written, just to follow along with me. And so what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to copy from this section path. Yeah, so I'm going to copy from the section part and paste Control C and copy it and paste it in our browser. I mean in our editor. Yeah, so paste. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so pretty much it. And for home, yeah, I'm going to do same thing here. Convert to arrow function. Export default home. Yeah, home. Yeah, and arrow function. Home. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do now in our route, I'm going to say export default. I'm creating an array, a route array. So yeah, I'm going to say the name of the route. Not necessary, you don't necessarily need the route. So I think the name, I mean, you don't necessarily need name. So I'm just going to put path, which is the index path, component, which is in our case is home. So if you have that extension auto import that I showed you I think in the beginning of this tutorial, that's the first video of this tutorial, I showed you of an extension called auto import. If you have that extension, it should be able to do this and import the file for you. So I'm going to create another one which has the path Control Z, which has the path of register. Okay, so we want to register and component, which is in our case is a register also. So it's going to import it for us also. So that's one of the cool things about this extension, auto import. Where is it? Auto import. This extension here, auto import. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now in our app.js, I'm going to import from our React router DOM. So I'm going to import browser, router, switch, and route. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to import these three. Some people like to rename these but I love leaving it this way. I'm not interested in renaming it. It's pretty much it does the same thing. So why the hell am I renaming it? So okay, so I'm going to wrap everything in a browser router and create and wrap our route in a switch statement so that it switches between our routes. So one thing I'm going to do now is import our routes here. So import routes from routes.js. Not necessary to add the extension because by default it appends the extension. So I'm going to say routes.map because it's an array. So route.map. Yeah. No, this should be in a curly braces. So routes.map. Yeah. And a singular which is on route. Yeah. So route.map in our case, I don't think we don't need this curly braces. So just say route. Yeah, route dot exact path, which is route dot path. Yeah, and component is route dot component. Yeah. So this is pretty much it. This is what is going to generate our route for us based on our router system. So if I head over to API and reload F5 key, okay, prop child and key. So why is this not showing? Let's hit our index route first. So home, that's our index route as we created it. So register should be. Let's see what's happening. Register route is meant to display this, but it's not. Yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad. This is register. Yeah, save Control S. So one thing you observe here is we are trying to hit a endpoint that does not exist and it's showing us blank page. So if I do that, undo that, this endpoint does not exist yet. This route does not exist yet. So one thing I'd like to do is catch for endpoint like this. So I'm going to create a new one called path, which is asterisk. So component should be in our case not found component. Yeah. So create arrow function with a div of not found. Yeah. So save this. This is creating this error because of let's I don't want to import React here, so I just create a new file called not found. Yeah. Not found.js. .js. Yeah. And import React RFC. Just speed up the whole thing. Const. Yeah. And Control X. Not found. Yeah. And just this should be a div of not found. Yeah, so in our routes I'll just import not found. Yeah, awesome. So once I hit this now, for route that does not exist, it should just tell us not found. The route does not exist. So we want to catch for route that doesn't exist. So in our case, this is supposed to be a register route. So my bad. So save this and should get our form field for us. Yeah, awesome. Just that the styles are not yet applied to it. So these styles here are just basic bootstrap styles that comes with bootstrap. Yeah. So I know these errors, will take care of them in the next video. At this point, our router system is working fine. So let me hit the endpoint that doesn't exist, which is let's say login. Login doesn't exist for now yet. So I should say not found yet. So our router system is working fine. So we dynamically created our router system and which is awesome. And at this point, I'm going to stop on this video. If you have any feedback for me, leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you in the next video. Bye.